hope you're having a good one. I am doing great because most of the people have always been really nice and caring to me. Now, it's a completely different feeling when your family, your friends, and people who are actually close to you, when they worry about you, when they care about you, that's completely different to being cared by total strangers, right? For an example, very recently, a completely random stranger, random viewer got really worried about me, and he really gave me a lot of really constructive feedback to make certain improvements to myself. So he was like, කටාරන වැඩි ආගේ ඇස් දෙක නිකන් ගංජා ගහලා වගේ ආගේ මේකප් නැහැ ලිප්ස්ටික් විතරයි කට දිහා තමයි බලන් ඉන්න වෙන්නේ කාලා නැහැ වගේ ඉලයට පීරදිලා මාස ගානකින් කාලා නැහැ වගේ. But he said all of that with the goodness of his heart. And how do I know this? Because at the end he added, but good content, keep up the good work. I was like, man, imagine what a bad day he must be having to tell all of these things to a comedian. So I took all of that very positively. And for starters, මං කංජා ගහන එක නැවතුවා. And then before I shoot a video, I make an appointment and I go to the salon and I make sure that I have like a full-on makeup. And you know, I really tried talking without opening my mouth, but unfortunately I couldn't find a way to do that. So මට කරන්නම බෑ ඒක. So unfortunately I can't help with that. And මං කණ්ඩ පටන් ගත්තා හොඳට. So he has very recently given me the approval. You look good now. Keep up the good work. It's like, thank you. You know, it's a completely a different feeling. Also, a similar thing happened when I used to live in VIVA. I used to visit a small Indian restaurant because they have like the best chai. So I went there in one morning and I was like, for breakfast, right? I was like, yeah, back. So it was the cashier. I think it was the owner. He was like, Nada. He's like, India Pahak. He looked at me and he was like, India Padahayak the Pattu. I was like, ne, India Pahak. Anji. And then I went and sat, and he comes in a bit with a plate with 10 string hoppers and curry. He put it in front of me and he was like, Uka kand India Papa Kalamuna Kanda, the shorty take a katarang, bit India Papa Kalamuna Kanda Banda Kanda pick up vegetarian Kanda. I was like, so yeah, I think it's a good feeling. But on that note, I am a vegetarian. But me being a vegetarian doesn't mean that I eat grass or, you know, leaves from plants. You all can't replace us vegetarians with other herbivorous animals. Why I say this is whenever we go out and when we decide what to eat, my friends often be like, Tani, it doesn't work like that. In fact, I am a very picky vegetarian. I hate most of the vegetables and green leaves. So whenever I say this, I have so far gotten 2 of my favorite responses. One was like, oh, so that's why you eat vegetables, because you hate them. And the second was, dude, you basically hate what you eat. That's a pathetic life. Like, I know, I get it. So more on to me being a picky vegetarian, right? Very recently we went for dinner and my friend, she ordered an iced green tea with some fruit in it. That is not something I would usually have for myself, right? But I ordered something nice, and then before eating she was like, oh, I think you'll like this. And I am all for like trying out new food. And then I was like, oh, let me have a sip. And then I had a sip. And I couldn't just imagine why would anybody order that, or better yet, why would anybody have that in their menu? It was crap. It was garbage. It was not food. I was like, dude, I can't believe you made me drink this. What is this? Why did you order it? Like, oh, I don't know. I thought you'd like it because you're vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. I take food items. This is garbage. And then she was like, oh, sorry. Oh, here's the sugar syrup. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? You gave me that without putting sugar syrup in. Didn't you like try it before giving it to me? No, so I thought I would give you the first shot because I thought you'd like it. You're the vegetarian. No? I cannot. Yeah. And a very common question that I often get is, why are you a vegetarian? So I have a very simple answer to that. I'm a vegetarian because I'm against animal cruelty and I do what I can. When I say I do what I can is because I'm not a vegan, right? Think of it this way. So if you're watching a TV series, if you are, say Friends, if you're about on the 5th season, you are a vegetarian, you're halfway there. And if you have finished and completed the 10th season, then you are a vegan. But to be a vegan, at least in Sri Lanka, you have to have a considerable amount of money, you have to make a lot of fuss, you have to put a lot of effort. And I have a huge amount of respect for the people who are vegan because they are going through that. They're great, they're awesome, but I don't think I have it in me yet. I really also need my cheese and my milk, and if I give up on that, my family might disown me. Yeah, they're already like, Balna engage, Balna. That random dude also said. So I really can't afford to give up on those. Also, because I'm a vegetarian, I take eggs, right? Why I take eggs is because I'm a vegetarian and it has no life inside. Farm eggs. If you know the basics of animal reproduction, you know how life is made. You have an egg, you have a sperm, they get together and they make life. Farm eggs don't have the sperm, they are unfertilized eggs. So there's no life inside, basically a vegetarian food. But because we live in Sri Lanka, because people always would have an opinion on what you do, more often than not, people come and argue with me about what a crime I'm doing by being a vegetarian and eating eggs. They often go like, Appo, what are you? Aul. You don't eat part of the chicken. Like, but you eat the entire chicken, no? I'm like, I'm sorry, do you not take eggs? Are you a vegan? They're like, no, I'm not a vegan, so I eat everything. I'm just saying, because you are a vegetarian, no? I'm like, so why does it bother you that I take eggs? No, it doesn't bother me, because you are a vegetarian. Oh, so you're feeling bad about me? Oh, see? Random strangers being worried about you. Such a humble feeling to have. Also, people tend to remember you for being a vegetarian. So before COVID times, I remember a few of my friends went out. Me, the introvert, didn't go. And the next day they came and they were like, we missed you last night, Tani. I was like, huh, really? They were like, yeah, so we ordered some chicken, and once the chicken was over, there were some salad leaves, and we thought, oh, Tani hitiyanam khanawani. I was like, not a big fan of salad leaves, but yeah, I'll take it. Thanks for watching Tani's Originals.